As promised, ladies and gentlemen, we have video 3-7D for you. And basically all this is going to be is practice for you. So what I want you to do is I want you to, I'm going to pause the video just a second. I'm going to type out all the problems for you. And then once all the problems are there, I want you to copy them down in your math notebook. And I want you to work the problems to see if you get the correct answers. Now, if you get the correct answers, excellent. If you don't, look at your work and try and see what you did wrong. Okay? If you're doing the work incorrectly, then you really need to talk to Mr. Wincombe to get more help, or talk to your neighbor, or talk to an adult to help you understand. I will tell you, looking at your quiz results and things like that, our biggest issue right now is just making sure we line up our decimal point. Without further ado, I'm going to pause, and pretty soon you will see the problems appear. Once the problems appear, pause, write them down, solve them. When all of them are solved, you think you have the correct answer, start the video and check and see how you did. Good luck, 5th graders. Hopefully, 5th graders, you have taken the time to pause the video and work through all of these problems. If you have not already, pause the videos, work through the problems. That's what you are supposed to do. You are not gaining any knowledge if you just power through these videos. Okay? Alright, here we go. Let's work on solving these. $28 plus 32 cents. Remember, we got to convert 32 cents to the dollars, so 0.32, or convert 28 to cents. We're just going to go the easy way because we should just be able to put a decimal point there, and we're going to get $28 and 32 cents. Same thing here. We've got $42.05 plus 63 cents. We're going to convert this to dollars, so it's going to be 0.63. And so if I'm going to do this, just so you see how I line up my decimals, 0.63, add them together, I'm going to get 42.68. Now, the one thing I want to point out here is that I did go, when I added, I went this way, but that's also because I have an answer key that has the answer, so I know I wasn't going to have to carry it all. So that, again, was $42.68. Okay, right here we've got 56 cents plus $8.27. Again, we're going to convert this one to the decimal, so it's going to be 0.56. When I add them together, and again, I'm not doing this in my head, this would be one that I'd have to write down, I'm going to get $8.83. Now this one here, I've got 43, which is whole. I've got 0.26 decimal. I can add those together without having to, I should be able to add those together because I'm just going to write my whole number here, and then I'm going to add my decimal point at the end, my decimals, 43 and 26 hundredths. Alright, when I look at number 5 here, fortunately I can't do that because I got two different numbers. So let's set up the problem. We've got 53 and 7/10 plus 89 hundredths. Now again, 5th graders, notice how I lined up my decimal point. So my tenths line up and my hundredths line up. Currently there is no hundredths, so I can put a 0 there. And I'm adding, so 0 plus 9 is 9. 7 plus 8 is 15. Write down the 5, carry the 1. See, I brought my decimal point right there. 1 plus 3 is 4. And then we have 54.59. It's not dollars yet, so 54.59. Alright, 6. We've got 92 and 17 hundredths plus 1 and 6/10. Again, most important thing to line up, ladies and gentlemen, and everything follows in line after it, are your decimal points. Make sure that those are in line, and then everything kind of fills in next to it. If I want, I can put a 0 here and a 0 here. It doesn't change my numbers whatsoever. Add them together. 7 plus 0 is 7. 1 plus 6 is 7. bring down my decimal point right away. 2 plus 1 is 3. 9 plus 0 is 9. So 93 and 77 hundredths. Now, when I get to this problem here, I've got a whole number here. I've got a decimal on this side and nothing to add to the whole. So I'm going to take my 4, and then I'm going to add what's after the decimal point, which is 3 hundredths. And that is in meters. Here, I've got 2.5, and I got 0.08. So I've got something in the ones column, something in the tenths column, and then something in the hundredths column. Let's combine them all. 2.58, and that's meters. Okay, and our final one, we have 6 meters plus 0.007 or 7 thousandths meters. So let's just write that, 6, and now I'm going to add my decimal, 0.007 meters. Now, for those of you who don't believe what crazy math I just did, because, quite honestly, it's not all that crazy. Okay, if you want, you can. I will write the problem down over here. Okay, it's 6. Now, when we line up the decimal point is going to be after the 6, because this is in the 1 spot. Plus 0.007. Add my addition. I didn't really cross my 7 there. Now I can just add a cross. If I want, I can fill those with zeros. 7, 0, 0.6. Okay? Do you see? That's how we got that answer. Alright, hopefully you got them all correct. If not, check and see. Did you make an error in the process of adding, or did you make what I call a bonehead mistake? A mistake that you made because you were just trying to work too fast and you weren't fully paying attention with what you were doing. Oftentimes, ladies and gentlemen, from your quizzes, from the results that I've seen, what we're making are what I call bonehead mistakes. Mistakes that we make because we're going too fast. When you're adding and all of a sudden 1 plus 6 equals 8 instead of 7. Or, 7 plus 8 is 16 instead of 15. That's what I call a bonehead mistake. A mistake where you know the right answer, but you just put the wrong answer down because you're working too quickly. What we want to do, 5th graders, is we want to start cutting down on those bonehead mistakes because we're paying so close attention to what we're doing that we're not making those. Alright, that's it for the video for today. What I want you to think about is go back to especially video 2, and ask yourself, which one of those, of the different ways that we can add, which one is going to work best for you? When you have that answer, go talk to Mr. Winkleman. I'm sure he has a wonderful gift for you.